Alright, so basically, it is summer, as you can see, and I want to build something. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but it's going to be good, okay? So don't click off. I'm starting off with a Raspberry Pi. This is a computer that's really small, like it's just a tiny board. So I looked up, what can you do with a Raspberry Pi? Turns out, you can control things. Now arises the question, what is interesting to control? I'm thinking we do something with motors, because motors, they make things move, and all cool things move. To start, I got a bunch of stuff off of Amazon. Some jumper wires, a camera that works with Raspberry Pi, a motor driver, and lastly, of course, the motors, right? And that third thing, that was a motor driver. Now, it took me forever to understand like what that actually was. I'm just gonna say it really quickly. Okay, yeah, but enough talking. I'm gonna make a power supply for the motors now. Alright, now we're gonna take this cardboard and insulate this tin with it because I'm gonna put batteries in here, right? And I don't want like some short circuits to happen because this is like metal and I don't want it to blow up. Here, I'm making some coils like you see in normal AA battery packs, but instead I'm doing it out of paper clips. It turned out though, that just bending a paper clip into a spiral does not automatically make it into a spring. It is what it is kind of stupid. So one AA battery is 1.5 volts, so 4 of them in series is 6 volts, which is exactly the voltage that the motors need. Basically, it's done. It's very sketchy, okay? It's very sketchy because this aluminum foil is so close to the other, this other piece, like these are 2 pieces, and if they connect, this thing kind of dies and gets really warm, might explode, okay? But I put some hot glue in between, they shouldn't do that, but you know, still a concern. Alright, and after all this work, right, the top doesn't really fit back on that well, so we gotta use like, so that's like the battery pack kind of done. Oh, okay. I added a switch to the batteries to make it easier to use, but to be honest, that was just me trying to waste time to stall getting to the harder parts of the project, but sadly here we are eventually. And this harder part of the project is working with the motor driver. I opened it up, you know, looked at it, saw what's up. A lot of fucking pins. Yeah, and then I kind of just built a test circuit. Now that the servos are kind of chill, I'm going to make sure that the camera works. But then I got distracted and just reorganized all my parts. And then I plugged in the camera and it took me, I swear to God, forever to figure out how to take a picture with the camera. Like, 2 things made it really hard. Like, the instructions were super unclear, and also the Raspberry Pi OS just got updated, so online guides were telling me to look for buttons that literally didn't exist in the first place, which is really frustrating, but in the end it wasn't that bad, and I got a picture. And honestly, that's literally all I did. But next time, I'm thinking of using the camera and using what it sees to control the motors. And I kind of have an idea now of what I want to build. It's gonna be great, okay? Trust. And this is going to be a longer project, so I'm thinking more like shorter videos like this one, but more frequently. That's about it. Bye.